back with episode 2 of my Minecraft series that I started. Still not sure what to call it. I'm just my Minecraft series, I guess. So I am a sellout. So yesterday, as of this recording, no, not yesterday, 2 days ago, as of this recording, it was my niece's birthday, and I had procured a Nintendo Switch 2 for myself, and I had given her my old Switch. Which means that I am now playing with the rental Switch version, which is kind of sad, but in all honesty, I'm happy with my purchase. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I would say, as far as I'm concerned, it has been worth it. I've had no issues with it. But with that being said, this is kind of just me also announcing that if I can get a capture card before the release of Legend ZA Pokemon, the new Pokemon game that's coming out this October, I will be actually doing a recording or a live stream of it the day of, hopefully. So, if anything, be excited for that. And it's going to be on the Switch too, so it's going to have the higher capture rating or whatever, highest picture or whatnot. But then again, it is just Pokemon, so don't expect too much. What did we do last time? So last time we were talking about, what's up, man? We were talking about building like a room or an extension onto a tree on that end. We found a ravine and we got some iron. Off camera, I just crafted a shield and finished smelting the rest of the iron. I did not entirely do too much last video, or off camera. Ultimately, I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do everything on camera. If I play on this, I'm recording. But the only exception being, I had to get away from a few monsters. Why won't that just go over? Fine, I'll click the wrong flesh. Lord. The only thing that did off camera was watch a few zombies die, survive a skeleton attack. Not the one that y'all saw. There was another one. It was killing me. That's why I'm dying as of the start of this recording. But I also changed it back to daytime because I was trying to make sure my mic was working, which it is working, but it's still shitty quality. Which there's nothing I can really do about that because I'm not gonna have my fan turned off. I absolutely need my fan on. It's too damn hot. So don't mind the mic cracks or anything like that. That's more so, well, my mic. So not as much I can do about that right now. But anyway, we're about to go and explore the rest of that mine that I had found in the last episode. Still bummed that the recording screwed up, but other than that, do I really need to use a rune just to heal? Oh, that's right, I didn't pick my class yet on this character. I'm starting to see it used for copper with my mod set, so I'll be taking some copper with me. Oh, well, that's a dud. Alright, just try to be careful, because we still don't know what all is down here, for all we know, because just to remind everybody of my knowledge status, I have not fought a warden, and I'm not looking to try my hand at it anytime soon, so let's just leave it at that and call it a good day, right? Well, we're gonna have to get across, so I'm gonna get some diorite, or whatever you call it, so we can make a safe bridge across. We may use these Minecraft strats. Because I noticed some iron down there. That's where I'm aiming for. Oh boy. Okay, so I see some coal, or it's not coal, gold. And what looks like a web. There's nothing below me. That is actually terrifying to think about. We can with copper. Alright, what was that? Glowing lichen? Alright, so there is a zombie. That's not a web, that's something else. But I can't tell from here. Oh, it's like things are connected over there or something. Alright, you know what? I have a better idea about how to handle all this that I should have thought of before coming down here. But before I do, I'm going to take some more material up just in case, because you never know if you're going to need an extra hand of derite or anything of the sort. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm pronouncing that wrong, because I'm honestly not even sure what it's called. I'm not a rock expert. But yeah, honestly, the story behind this video, I tried to get some sleep earlier, could not sleep, so I decided I would just record a video, or record episode 2, kind of get it out of the way, or get it started, because I just couldn't sleep. Payday was kind of weird, and that's probably why, because my brain's thinking about that right now. But, okay, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna put some of the coal in here so we can start smelting some stuff. Put that in here. I just need, yeah, we're gonna do a water bucket. Alright. Let's do this. And I guess while we're up here, we'll grab a bit more, some more berries. Just make sure we have some food. I'm not gonna try to go too deep into the mine shaft because I don't want to end up risk, because I don't have armor still. I'm still completely, the armor I have is my shield. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna see if I can gather decent materials, maybe get like an idea of the layout, and then I'm gonna try to build kind of like a safe house, in quotes, because I've always had this idea of just like, it's a home away from home for when I'm deep down here, so I don't have to worry about being too far down or anything like that. I don't know if you want to word that any better. I will do one thing, and that is I'm going to build more this way, because I do not like how close I was to that just now. Some of these were spider webs. Kudos. Gave us some string, so whoa. That's a new structure right there. Well, technically, all of this is. We got webbing. Can't really jump on it. Interesting. Well, we're gonna take some string, because we need it. So this just means that spider egg. Okay, good to know that that is a thing. Oh lord. Alright, let's just keep kind of going down. See if we can't find anything else. Found some deep slate iron. As long as it just needs a pickaxe. Alright. Oh lord. Oh, okay then. Good to know what I was able to face. Alright, well. Oh, okay then. We're being attacked. Where did that come from? That's not gonna work for me. Alright, let's start actually. Now we can take them. But no, actually, I'm not gonna risk that. If I've learned anything, where are you attacking from? might actually have to start working on the house in general. May not actually have a choice on that front. Alright. But yeah, ignore the creative survival thing. I was trying to test audio during that moment, so just kind of ignore that. Alright. So, we're actually going to probably start working on the base instead, because I think that's going to cause monsters to keep spawning, is the lack of housing. So, I do want to fix that as soon as possible. I don't really have a house layout per se on how it's going to fully look, but if nothing else, here's a good start. So that should at least keep some level of the zombies at bay, or monsters coming out of the cave. Now in terms of other decor, I do need to get some sand, which pretty much being by the water guarantees you sand, almost 100%. So we can make glass using this, but also I do need to make, I want to try to find more stuff too, like an actual desert would be nice, so we have a chance to get, what's the word I'm looking for? Actually, do we know of a desert near us right now, or no? Whoa. Okay, that was weird. Okay, so there is no desert biome per se near us. Bunch of sand done areas, but no desert. There's like some sand over here and over here, but we'll just work with what we got for now, because I was hoping to get some cactus and I don't know, make some kind of like defense system of sorts. Or at least cacti. Just have cactus. We're gonna build a little dun down here. And we're just gonna start digging this. That way we get a lot of it a lot faster. Spear as our weapon. Will not come near us. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try throwing this. Oh yeah. It's for all the times they threw it at me. I couldn't do nothing about it. You're gonna need to get off that, Bubba. Come on. Okay, fine. You asked for it. Could I have battled it? Sure. Did I want to? Kinda. But we killed a Pokemon already on episode 1. Might as well make it a tradition. Yeah, this should also keep the risk of jumping mobs from coming in. And just to ensure that further, we can do this. Because I know this part's going to be more mob infested than the other side, so hopefully that'll protect us some more. I'm trying to make a unique looking base. That's kind of more so the goal than, I guess with that being built, I can actually take this down. Yeah. And then delete that torch, put this here. I'll actually, boom, boom, just like that. I think that's a good spot to start. Delete these last two. Alright, so with this mod, one of the mods I have, you can kind of just walk into leaves. It's not a block itself. So we're gonna kind of treat it. Alright, so now that the tree is down, and it's just a former shell of itself, I'm actually going to invade the tree. So what I'm thinking I'm gonna do is actually get more leaves and kind of build around it, kind of like I'm camouflaging the house itself, but okay, I think that's good. Oh, look who's coming to join the party. Oh, you can hit me from down there. But you know what? I have the ability to throw. And I lost the ability to throw. Well, that sucks. Okay, well, plan B. I have a bow. And I can't see my target. Where'd he go? You got out of my range real quick. Dang it. He can't hit me here, can he? No, he can't. It's good. Oh, looks like we're building into the night a little bit. But we can't with that spirit guy, so we gotta take him out. It's genuinely now we're down. So I figured they would be able to come up here. That much I've already kind of predicted. That's exactly why I built this part the way I did. Okay, yeah, no. That was not a bad shot. Oh lord. We're gonna have to build some kind of protection thing for now. And just wait out the night. And I'm getting kind of annoyed with the noise. Should break that so I'm safer. Okay. I'm actually gonna make... I know an iron spear would be stronger, but the whole reason I got copper was to have a substitute. And I think a copper sword is stronger, yeah, by just 1 point. But that's more than enough. How do I make a copper spear? But apparently it works differently. Okay, so it's built with 2 ingots. Okay. And then I'll make 1 wood spear for throwing. That way I can have some extra range. Alright. And then we'll make iron boots. That was the last thing I was gonna make. That's going on. Do I not have... Did I already cook the rest of the iron? It looks like I did. I guess I'll go ahead and start cooking up the rest of this. And let's go. Genuinely a fight for the ages. This is what I was wanting. Oh Lord. There we go. Oh, actually, you know what? There is another thing I can do. Does it give me... Yes, it does. I just can use this to get a little boost stat. Does it actually work like that? So you have 4 chess pieces. I still have 4, so does it not really give me a armor slot? Because I would like to have... I don't know. I hope it does, because we could use the extra armor. Maybe it just increases, like, another stat that we can't see. So it's just, like, the scripted stuff. So it's like if the base defense was, like, a certain number, then it doesn't just show the icon, which I think is fine. I'm gonna have faith in the system when it comes to that. And to keep the theme of at least the ground, I'll use the planks to create the floor structure, or at least the outline. I'm gonna bring it in one more, or out one more, just like that. That should be good enough. And then just like that. Alright. Now, I want to test one thing. That is, I can walk in them, but can I fire past them? Because I don't know this. Yes, I can. So, these should not be the walls. We have to build a secondary wall, which will be the tree itself. Which is going to be a lot harder to do. Does rain seep through grass? It does not. That is actually perfect. So what I'll do is I'll actually make the roof out of the leaf. Beautiful. Oh. I chopped down my own tree. There we go. It doesn't look half bad. I won't lie. It actually looks kind of nice. I think just to add a little more aesthetic, I'll get a few more leaves, and I'll put them on the bottom, like right here. Let's put this one right here. Alright. And to kind of remind me of what tree was once here, we'll put down oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh no! Alright. So we finally have a place to kind of put my head in, which is surprisingly not that bad looking. I actually really like the design of this. It's definitely unique. Actually, I'm going to go into, so I actually admire it more. Alright, so just kind of to give an idea of what I'm thinking, I'm going to build a fence, a more kind of close off the watchtower just a little bit. That's where the glass is going to come in. But I'm also going to make it, I want to not raise it per se, but more like make an extension that goes up. And I guess we could probably try to salvage one of these trees. Or maybe instead we keep this forest untouched and we build into it or something. I don't know. I have a few ideas, but I do know one thing for sure, is I want to build into the ground itself. Tree-wise, I'm not sure. The ground thing confirmed. But that's what I'm thinking for a blueprint. Alright, so let's start going through. Yeah, because I definitely need a place to start, like, actually storing supplies more naturally, so I guess that's actually going to be what I do now. So, actually, what I'll do is I'm going to start actually building the wall for this, because I don't like how I'm just that exposed. And I'm not going to go too far, I'm just going to do that much, so I still have this open area right here, a little bit. Probably going to make... I always use one of these for this, so just to give it a house feel. Yeah, I like that. And just use my last torch. It's very old school, but I'm not gonna lie, I like this. It kind of gives me a sense of, I can look out the window and see what's going on, but of course look out the window, and I'm just now noticing the Pokeball design. I like that. Or maybe I have noticed it, just don't remember. But anyway, here's where the panels are going to start coming into play a bit, and we're going to put... Because just to remind myself, this is a watchtower build, ultimately. Or some kind of like survivors build kind of thing. I'm not sure what to exactly call it, perchance. but it's in the lines of a survivor's tower. I don't know. Comment below if you have any ideas for a name to give such a thing, because I rightfully am not sure of what to even call it, per se. Break those. So this gives me the ability to kind of duck, but still see. It's kind of the idea. Okay. For now, that is good. I at least feel protected more than I was before, less exposed, so if they start firing, I'm not too worried about it no more. So, next step will actually be chest building. A good bit. I'm very particular with how my storages tend to come out. Okay. Alright, so we have wood in that one. Stone in that one. Nature in this one. Tools and armor. That one. Make sure nothing fell. Oh, you just raced in. Once per episode. I'll just do miscellaneous, so like ladders, rabbit's foot, my quest book, sunstone, apricorns, non-brick items ultimately. Things that are not like cube can go in here, just to make it easy. Bucket would be a tool. Pickaxe, torch, those are tools. And then I'll have one for ores, or ingots, what we're going to call them. Which is a much easier process to do. Which surprisingly, I thought I had more, but I guess I don't. I have just copper. The food stuff will go down here. So anything that my character can eat will go in there. And with that being said, let's go clear. So I'm probably going to cut this down, get a new spot for it, which will be... No. Alright, we'll do this right here. Gotta have it in a row, so... We need food. Alright. Put the wheat in here for now, and... Alright, so we got our storage unit built. We have the house built somewhat. Everything's looking nice. We got a little trainer over there we can battle. Trico featuring. Alright, but we do need to learn how to make Pokeballs pretty soon. So we can start actually like catching Pokemon, because I mean I do have the Pokemon mod for a reason, so alright, we got 8 bread. Yeah, I think food is really where we're lacking the most, so I guess what we should really be trying to do next is go hunting for more food. Which is definitely something we should consider doing. Actually, now that I think about it, what are Trico's moves? I don't think I looked. Oh, I did. Let me redo it though, because I have to look kind of nice. So put quick attack there, leer, leafage, and then mega drain. Alright, that looks a little nicer. Alright, I guess we'll do a battle real quick. We could use the training. Can't use anything but quick attack, that's fine. As expected, I didn't think we were going to win anyway. Alright. Urge kit. Right, now I need to make sure I have the right tools, so... Hold on, where's my shield at? Okay, I still have it equipped. I didn't realize it. Alright, to make up for the lack of range damage, we'll take the spears with us. And we'll use these to throw because they're expendable, more so. And I guess because I'm hunting, I'll just hold on to... We're gonna go hunting for food now. That'd be awesome. Bullseye. Did I really use up my spear? Good to know that we can't throw them like that, because once it's used up, it's used up. Oh, but we got some chicken meat, that's good. Keep track of it right here, the bottom row of my inventory. Got 2 mutton, that's good. Got some eggs. Yeah, I'm not usually one to start animal farms, so there might not be no animal farm representation. Well, maybe, who knows. Maybe I'll change my mind and go, I'll make an animal farm today, but normally I like to just, it gives me a reason to explore, which is why I like naturally hunting. Oh, lag, there you are. I was wondering where that was today. Wouldn't be a Azuma.Creation video without lag, let's be honest. Ooh, now we hit the jackpot. Oh, we killed a rabbit without even knowing. But you know what? I savor in killing that rabbit. I'm very proud of that. I like rabbits, so it hurts me to say it. But that was a lucky shot. The only reason I said it was Skyrim. Because hunting those things in that game, it's very difficult. And it's just kind of pretty around here, I won't lie. Alright, I think we have enough for now. At least to get ready for an expedition, because one thing I'm going to probably do before we go back into the mine, because I think in all honesty, the important parts of the playthrough are done, that being the house. So now that we have an actual place to be able to defend ourselves within, the next step is just gearing up, and we have access to gravel from me digging it up earlier. So what I want to do is go ahead and prepare some kind of like gravel-esque farm so I can get arrows, because the next goal should ultimately be to have enough ammunition to keep us going, because, well, with that logic, we probably should also go ahead and make our first arrow. I just realized we also need a flint and steel, so I actually... Oh, well, that's a new recipe. So we can make... I forgot. I didn't realize we could make knives. But we don't have steel, so we'll have to wait on that. How much gravel? We have 10 gravel. Okay. I'll put that back, put that in there. Wool can go in there. So we have 9 arrows. I'm actually going to hold off on the arrows. And I'm actually going to make a few wooden spears. so that way we'll use these for range, along with the stone one. Copper will be for close combat, along with the copper sword and stone sword. But yeah, so now it's just a matter of making the goal of, let's see, like preparing myself in terms of, because we're about to go down to the, oh, come on, shoot, oh, shot. Can't do nothing, can you? Oh yeah. Alright, I'll admit, I felt a little bloodthirsty just now, that's why I did that. Alright, so I think that's gonna do it for this episode, honestly. So we were able to officially kill some monsters. We were able to get some iron, especially the gear part. We were able to finish building a bit of the base, so we're a bit more protected. We hunted for some food, and now it's just a matter of we need to make preparations to actually take on the mine shaft now that we got a reconnaissance on it, being just a lot of that webbing stuff. So I guess just from there it's whatever. So I'm gonna call it a quits on here. So thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly enjoyed making it. Shout out to the, forgot what their user was, but the one and only comment as of this moment of the first video. They just said hello. So, hello to you back. I know I commented already, but if you're watching this, hello. And let me know if there's any other mods you want to see me play with, whether it's separately from this series or something else. I was actually thinking about doing old school adventure maps, and trying out some servers. So if you want to see any of that kind of stuff, just let me know what y'all recommend, because I would like to try new things and go from there. Hopefully I'll be able to get some sleep pretty soon, because I do got work in literally a few hours, so wish me luck on that. But by the time y'all see this video, it'll be like 2 weekends later, so don't stress it too much, I guess. But pray for me that I get a better sleep schedule. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and God bless.